So, 7 a.m. and it is the last night in Khasab. I set this up miraculously. It was absolutely awful. Again, I just find when I look for tents, I put really a lot of effort into finding a tent that is, let's say, good quality, which it is, and that it's relatively lightweight, though they did pretty much lie. It's 1.3 kilos total, but I'm sure it said a kilo or less because they excluded the pegs. Why would you exclude the pegs? You can't build a fucking tent without them. So the tent's fine. It's actually really spacious. It's compact. Yeah, I mean, it's a good quality tent. I would consider it like, a high grade at the lower end of a professional tent. I haven't even set it up properly here. But I had to set it up in the dark again, and I knew exactly what to do. There was no issue there. I know what to do from now on with respect to its setup. It's not that it's kind of complicated to understand now, but doing it in the dark is just fucking hard. Like, really, this I don't know if you can see this. This is such a ridiculously unique contraption for a tent to have. It has its own peg system on each side, which is just 2 cylinders, and then these 3 straps. But this is inverted when you peg it in, and then you have to uninvert it, I guess. And you have to do that both ends. So there's, what is that, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 pegs. But it's just fumbling around in the dark, There's so many problems with this tent. Like, another thing is there's no kind of colour codes for any of the things. So when you're strapping this under, when it's inverted, and it's dark, why don't they just have a little strip of orange there? I mean, you've got orange around the base of the tent anyway. It's not going to cost any more money or add any more weight. I mean, even the pegs they provide are orange. So all the little points that you expect, that you have to work out in the dark how to peg the tent up with. And it goes for the inside as well. I mean, oh my God, these things here, if we can get this on camera, these things here, where is it? Anyway, these things are a nightmare. Absolutely too tight. They're so tight when pegging the tent to the fly sheet that I know for sure after using this for some time that it's going to erode away at the actual elastic and it's going to break it. It's just it's ridiculous. It's so unnecessarily tight. And once again, it's dark and you want to be able to see this stuff. So why not just make it orange? Like I said, you've already used orange throughout the design of the tent, so why not just actually use it for the most important parts? Now back to the beautiful beach instead. It's not that beautiful actually. It looked nicer at night. So yeah, I kept walking and I knew I had a 6 p.m. deadline really until the sun goes down, and I didn't want to set it up in the dark again. I couldn't find any proper places to camp because we're now really close to the Emirates border. It's like 7 k's away. So everyone that lives closer to the border, most people live close to the border, so there's no spaces to kind of hide away from people. And I saw this on the map and it was the last call and it was basically dark already. So I just dumped the tent here, and I noticed, I had no idea how high the tide would come, but judging by how June it was here, I assumed that it wouldn't reach that point. And then I saw, which I think I'm mistaken now, I'm very lucky. And then I saw this swing, and then I looked at this rope and thought, well, the water hasn't clearly come up at all, really, because it would be stained, wouldn't it? I mean, even the lower rungs where the ropes actually come off, it would be stained. So, either it doesn't come up at all, or it's so rare I'll take the chance. Clearly, I think it does come up to at least a little point, maybe. But yeah, that's basically what I opted for. There was like a boat right there, annoyingly, exactly where I wanted to camp. Doing something in the dark, they didn't even have any lights on. It was like a little kind of wooden vessel. I'm not quite sure what the fuck they were doing. And then I woke up this morning, there's some like guy wandering along the beach, picking stuff up. I don't know what he's picking up. Maybe shells to sell to tourists, something like that. And yeah, now it's really on the main road and there's going to be cars constantly. There's the first tourist bus there, if you can see in the distance. If I zoom, can't zoom. I need to take a shower. I booked a very nice hotel in Ras Al Khakra, something like this, which is the sort of shittiest city in the UAE, I think. I know, maybe that's Fujura. It's the second shittiest city. It's the most northerly one from Abu Dhabi. It goes Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, and then Ras Al Khas, whatever, and then Khasab, where I am now in Oman. So I need to take a shower, but there's people everywhere. That involves just basically jumping in this water and giving myself a wash. God, you can feel how warm it is already. Oh, it's so warm. I don't think you can get warmer water at 7 a.m. Very nice indeed. So dive in there. Unfortunately, I can't jump in naked. There's too many people around. This is Oman. And then with my wet boxes, they should dry pretty quickly. I don't need to have my bag. And then we're going to get cracking before it gets too hot, I think. The thing is, I really need a pee, but there's literally nowhere to pee. There's nowhere to pee. I don't want to look. I have to piss in the water, I think. Too many people around. There's literally nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide at all. So there we go. So there's the tent. I'll give you another view. I don't know. I love the fact that these swings are here. Actually, without the swings, I would have been even more cautious to set up because I needed a compact piece of ground, and I think it's more compact by the swing because obviously they've probably concreted the base in, and that area has been sort of reinforced and solidified. Whereas here, obviously, I wouldn't be able to get the pegs in. It was hard enough there, but I don't even think here. And this is too damp as well. I'm not quite sure why this is damp and that's not. It's rather strange. I'm sure it's to do with the foundations of this, but yeah, very lucky, very, very lucky. And now all the money I've saved on not spending nights in overpriced hotels in Khasab, I'm going to squander on a very luxurious hotel in the UAE. That's how it goes. Right, let's go. Au revoir.